Na, szép jó estét kívánok mindenkinek, folytatjuk a Lost Judgment-et. Continue. Egyetlen másodperc, szia csicsa. És nézi, hogy hányan jöttök nézni. Egy másodperc. Nyugalom, még itt vagyok, úgyhogy nem kell félni, egy pár pillanat türelmeteket kérem. Csak állítólag van egy letöltető tartalom a játékhoz, amire kíváncsi vagyok, hogy Season Pass, Lost Judgement, Essential, de ezek most minket nem érnek el. Jó. Szia Démon! Na, folytassuk ott, ahol abba hagytuk. Ugye Black Sheep, a fekete bárány, Go to Koji, Central Street, autosave file-unk van. Lehet, hogy a save-et nem nyomtuk meg. Júj! De a múltkori stream se tartott olyan sokáig, szóval most aki kicsit lemaradt, nem kell megijedni, Dávid, semmi gond, itt vagyunk. Ugye ott hagytuk abba, hogy iskolásokat keresnek ugye az újonnan alakult Detective Agency-ökkel. Szia Dominik, Károly, Bakonyi! Cső! Annyira hosszú sziát írtál, hogy ezt muszáj volt kihangsúlyozni. Szóval, és ezt kell nekünk most kivizsgálni. Bekezdtük az első chaptert. Múltkor csak bele-bele néztünk. Elég a Domi. Bocs. És akkor most elméletileg, igen, ide kell eljutnunk. Tudjátok, jó szokásomhoz híven, én biztos lehettek benne, hogy nem fogok taxizni, mert az bullshit. Úgyhogy én gyalogszerrel közelítem meg a problémát. Hisz miért is jó, ha... Szia Isaac! Semmiről Isaac! Most értem magamhoz, tehát gyakorlatilag a hullafáradtság az arcomon, de majd hosszú streamet ígérek nektek. Közben elmondanám nektek, hogy nagyon jó volt a héten a One Piece filmet megnézni. Annyira jó volt a One Piece lett, hogy komolyan sírtam. Nézzétek, belénk kötnek! Ma akkor reggel! Nem felejtettük el, tehetségünk vitathatatlan, erőnk brutális. És van ugye az új képességünk, ugye a kígyó style. Hát tudjuk őket blokkolni. Látok, meg vissza kell rázódnunk. Látok. Istenre belevertük a betonba, lefektettük a betonba csicsikálni az emberünket. Nyugalom, semmi, ebben a játékban az erőszak mind csak illúzió. Olyan illúzió, amit könnyedén tudunk orvosolni. Tehát nem történnek meg azok az ütések, amiket láttok, nem. Ezek teljesen hétköznapi dolgok. Na látok, szerintem rakunk egy waypointot, mert ez az új vidéken még nem vagyunk itthoniak. De úgy nagyon szép az új városrész, nagy tágas terekkel van. Hopp, taxi. Ajajaj. Ezek a beszélgető buborékokat nem teljességet lehet dohányozni. Szerintem ezek csak ilyen spontán jellik, hogy itt vannak beszélgető emberek, de hogy ez számunkra mégis mit jelent? Jönnek a nagy arcok, figyeljetek, ez az fájdalmas. Ez annyira onodera, ajjajjajjajjaj. Ez a kígyó style, ez... Te jóságos atya, úristen! A kígyót még nem vetettük be soha emberekkel, vagy így felnőttek ellen, hogy a diákokat nem üti le. Tehát a játékban azért annyi logika volt, hogy nem az agresszív kivégzéseket a gyermekeken, tehát a tinédzsereken nem lehet használni. Úgyhogy, ja. Atyaisten, mit kapott ez a csávó gyomorba, szájba. Látok? És itt elvileg van egy convenience store. Esküszöm, az meg ennek a rokona dolgozott az előző játékban az én városomban. Tuti! Pepsi Cola. Ebből van nálunk. Igen, most kevesebb a tárolóhelyünk, mert múltkorjában 10 lehetett nagyjából mindenből venni. Mi ez a kivégzés? Ezek én is azt kérdezem. De nem lehet venni Jack Daniels-t, ami engem igazán elszomorít. Viszont nem nagyon tudunk most még költekezni, mert összesen 21 000 jenünk van. Amit azért picit nehezményezek, hogy a játék legalább annyira lehetett volna arc, hogy az előző játékban a pénzünknek nem egy ilyen töredékét hozzá, de hát mit csináljak? Gyakorlatilag ugye az előző játék végén egy egész kormány bűnbandát szereltünk le, igazán adhattak volna kicsit több pénzt. Igen, itt egyébként látjátok, itt nem bandagok vannak, itt egyszerűen ilyen agresszív, ezek a nagyvárosiak, tehát ezek ilyen, tehát ők ilyen pöstiek, tudjátok, nyóckeresek. Igen, sokkal lassabban fog töltődni nekünk most itt az EX gouge-unk még az elején, mert hát ugye... Tudom, hogy most alattam nem látjátok a dolgokat, de most annyira nem hiszem, hogy fontos nektek, hogy miért kapom az SP-t. Csak kapom. De nézd meg, érted? A kis lenyalt frizurájával. Ide jönnek aggodalmaskodó fejeket vágnak, érted? Jesszunk, Pepi. Itt már megijednek egyébként, tényleg az a jó. Az körülbelül. Egyébként egyszer elbeszélgetnék az iskolai bullyingról, de arra már annyian beszéltek, hogy olyan érdemes-e tépni a számot. Jézusom, mi ez az óriásbolt? Hát ez meg milyen fűszerárus, te? Te ki vagy? Skorpió! Mékas! Misztikus levél, misztikus gyümölcs. Ezek materiálok. Beautiful seashell. Az előző játékban 5000 ilyet találtam. Sacred Wood, Sacred Tree. Úristen. Huge Bomb Omega 140 000 jelért. A játék mit hisz? Azt mondja, 3 lehet nálad. 140 000? Hát remélem valami multimilliómos pénzeket keresünk ebbe a gémbe, mert csórónak érzem magam a nagyvároshoz. Kérem vissza a kisvárosi áraimat. Ott mindenkivel jóba lettem. Mindenki olcsón adott mindent is. Meg milliókat kérnek. Hát felőlem már ezek lehet.
Are you almost here, Yagamishi? We went ahead and sat down.
Actually, we're right out front.
Excellent. Just give the host my name.
Will do.
Was this the same guy living in a net cafe not too long ago? He sure has come a long way.
Yeah, at this rate, he'll leave us in the dust.
Igen, porba hagy minket, hogy már ő úgy foglalta ide az éttermet, hogy ő már begyűjt. Ezek is kapunk kis lóvékat, nem sokat, de itt alul látjátok. Azért nem akarom letenni magamat egyébként az alsó sorban, amikor nem látom a pénzt.
Without further ado, allow me to introduce Yagamishi and Kaito-san, the gentlemen I mentioned before. They are, without a doubt, the finest private eyes in Kamurocho.
Kamurocho-ban voltunk, jó.
Tsukumo-san here has certainly been singing your praises. My name is Okuda.
Okuda.
I'm the chairman of a private high school, Serio.
Serio High School-nak ő a chairmanje, az igazgatója. Yuzo Okuda.
Serio High. Isn't that where those kids were from?
De ezek azok a gyerekek.
Yeah, the ones from earlier.
Sejtettem, hogy ők ugyanabba az iskolába járnak.
We actually ran into some of your students today. There must have been 7, 8 of them. They were harassing a restaurant worker and recording it on their phone.
Oh boy. And I'm guessing you didn't just stand and watch?
You bet your ass we didn't. Had to knock a little sense into those brats.
You mean there was an altercation? Perhaps I should pretend not to have heard that.
Nem akarod hozzá?
Come on, pal. Why don't we cut the formal crap and tell it like it is?
Because that would be unprofessional, Kaito-san.
Igen, ez túl nem professzionális.
We'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you mind sharing any background information you may have?
Certainly, yes. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. Yet no policy is foolproof, and each situation is unique. We continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or, if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, are we addressing their concerns promptly enough?
Hogy vannak konkrét bizonyítékok, de nem tudják rábizonyítani senkire, hogy kit bullyingolnak.
And you're hiring detectives to help?
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was dawning on me, I happened across a sign. Yokohama 99, it read. I visited your webpage, actually, and I discovered just how well-versed you were at this very matter. At that moment, I knew fate was guiding my hand.
Hogy pont a sorsszerűen interneten lavult.
In most situations we've dealt with, we knew who the problem was beforehand.
Igen.
All we needed to do was get the evidence. But in this case, we don't even know if there's a bully in the first place.
Hence why we called in the reinforcements.
So, I take it you have some sort of plan?
Van tervünk, ugye?
Of course. We're going to start by spreading hidden cameras throughout the school, anywhere that bullying is most likely to occur. This footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would otherwise go unnoticed. Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile our data and present our initial analysis.
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned spy cam.
Yes, but if one of these spy cams were found, the whole operation could be compromised.
Hogyha nem találják meg ezeket a kamerákat, különben megszívjuk.
Experts are intimately familiar with the complexities of human behavior, ensuring these cameras remain hidden.
Damn, you make me want to hire us.
This secret stays between you and us, Chairman. Not even the guards or teachers can know. Do I have that correct?
You do.
Senki nem tudhat róla.
I believe the more people who know, the more likely it is this would.
Igen, mert nem tudjuk, hogy ki van mögötte. Tehát, hogy nem lehet a bullyingról, az iskolai zaklatásról más néven beszélgetni.
I'm glad to have such a reliable detective on the job.
Mert hogyha egy tanár is benne van, mert ugye ezek lehetőségek, hogy benne van a tanári karból valaki, és ha ezek elkezdenek szájalni, a tanárnénik, meg bácsik, akkor kitudódik a kamera, vége az egésznek. Akkor megkeresik a kamerákat, a gyerekek tönkreteszik, és vége.
You might learn a thing or two from watching the master at work.
Way to put me on the spot, guys. But might as well.
Kérdezzünk a chairman-től. Why goes so far to hire? Miért megy ilyen messzire, hogy detektíveket fogadjon? Hát kérdezzük meg először ezt.
Could you elaborate on why you're going the detective route for this?
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud before it can grow any worse.
Igen, hogy mielőtt még rosszabb lenne.
Teachers to be on full alert?
Unfortunately, no. I'm afraid I can't fully trust whatever they jot down on some report.
Úgy látszik, hogy valamiért az igazgató nem bízik a tanári karban, vagy kételkedik a tanáraiban, meg a valószínűségükben. Hogyha csak megkéri őket, hogy figyeljenek jobban a diákokra, az nem elég szerinte.
Okuda-san, you mentioned you couldn't trust your teacher's reports.
Igen.
Why is that?
Human error, I suppose.
Nem, itt valami más, most nem mondja az igazat.
Your first response seemed to hint at something else.
Yes.
Igen.
Yes, I suppose it did.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Na, a frankót mondjad, haver, vigyál egy jó üveg viszkit, vagy pohár vizet, mert nem tudom.
You see, folks.
Igen.
It has been almost 4 years since the suicide of one of our students. The poor boy hung himself at home.
Felakasztotta magát.
Because he was being bullied?
Mert zaklatták?
Not on paper.
Nem papír szerint.
We established a committee to investigate, but They never turned up.
Semmi nem jött elő a nyomozásból.
Neither did the court.
És még az bíróságra is mentek.
One of the students' parents filed a lawsuit.
Igen, feljelentést az egyik
There
szó.
were online postings that may or may not have hinted at bullying. But the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court...
Nem találtak bizonyítékot rá.
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really no bullying, Chairman?
I would like to believe there wasn't.
Nem hiszi, hogy nem az volt.
I may have been too far removed from the classroom to say that in good faith.
Nem mondhatja őszintén, hogy ő szerint ez
I watch
nem.
our students come to school, and what I see are young, happy kids.
Fiatal,
They're
boldog
all so
gyerekek.
full of life, with bright futures ahead.
Fényes jövővel előttük.
However, around 2 months ago, we lost contact with one of our student teachers.
2 hónapja elvesztették egy tanárukkal a kapcsolatot.
The hell? Don't tell me he got picked on too.
That could have been the case, but I didn't get enough details to say for sure. From what I'd observed, he appeared to be getting along quite well with the students.
Jól bánt a gyerekekkel.
I later heard his family had reported him missing.
Eltűnt. Na várjunk, az előző részben nem olyan rég volt, még emlékszem egy-két dologra, hogy 4 éve egy gyermek meghalt. Emlékeztek, van egy taperolós ügy, amin ott vannak a nyomozóirodától. És ott mondta azt az illető, akit megvádoltak, hogy az ő fia meghalt. És hogy most találtak egy holttestet a játék elején, ahol kirohadt. Lehet, hogy az eltűnt tanár az, aki ott rohadt a székben. És ő volt az, akit feljelentett, ez az apa lenne, akinek ez most bonyolult, most akkor már rögtön az elején ennyire összefüggnek a dolgok, hogy az első ember, akit ugye köröznek, és bíróságon van, az beismeri, hogy van egy gyilkosság, amiben a gyermeke meghalt, valószínűleg öngyilkos lett ezek szerint, és ez a bullying következmény, és ez a tanár lehet, hogy az, aki ott volt a szépen, még bonyolult.
At the end of the day, I'm asking you to shed light on the darkness that's plagued my school. That is why I went the detective route.
Ezért választottam. Hát igazából megbeszéltünk vele mindent. A peking deck az lényegtelen. Scuffle of your with your student. If bullying is found, what then? Még ezt megkérdezhetjük, de szerintem nyilvánvaló mit fog tenni.
I think this conversation has been enlightening. Any thoughts, Tsukumo?
What else is there? I suppose we'll have to see when we get there. We may have more questions then.
That would be fine.
All right then. Time to dig in or what?
Are you really pretending you waited? You've been nibbling this whole time.
You call this nibbling? Hey, waiter! I want to place an order. And tell your chef, I hope his kitchen can handle this heat.
Skytot imádjuk.
I take it this place isn't exactly cheap.
Don't you worry about that, Yagamishi. The bill's on us. It's your welcoming party, remember?
In that case. Excuse me. I'm ready to order too.
Én is nézzük rendelni. Hát ha ők fizetik, akkor mi is ide is kérünk a nézőimnek egy jó adagot. Hú, te, az érdekes. Egy gyilkosság, zaklatás és egy öngyilkosság. Ha mindegyik összefügg, akkor nagyon komoly probléma van. Akkor ez már nem spontán iskolai zaklatás, ez már konkrétan annak a magaslati pontja. Mert amikor odáig űznek egy gyereket, hogy öngyilkos legyen, ha öngyilkos lett, akkor az... Jó, most kajáltam, nehetes még. Ingyen van, kérjük, majd elvitt erre. Na, itt vannak ugye most upgrade elődött, itt van Black Sheep, a fekete párány. Yuzo Okuda 2018 óta he was already as a chairman back in the when one of the students commit suicide. Azóta van a pályán, mióta az egyik diákjuk. 4 years ago, január 10-én, közel volt, az új szemeszter elején egy harmadéves gyermek, 18-as év, holtan találták meg az édesanyja reggel 7 órakor, felakasztotta magát egy törölközővel, az saját hálószobájában. Ijinjo közelében Yokohamában van a helyzet. Don't came to the hospital, he was pronounced dead, mikor elmondták, hogy halott. Sidekészünk 42 van, de még egyet se kaptunk nyilván. School Stories. Itt is lesznek détjeink? Ó, mama. Kell az SP. Oké. A bullying egy örökös problémát vet fel mindig. De úgy látszik, ez már itt komolyabb.
So, how was that for your first day's work?
Ha belegondoltok
I realize
egyébként...
that meeting was a lot to take in, but the task at hand seems...
Oh, yeah. What was that you said about using hidden cameras?
Tomorrow we'll be deciding where to put them. We don't have all that many, so you know. Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC repairmen.
What?
Ó, légkondicionáló javítóknak öltözünk.
Of course. As you may recall, only the chairman is aware of our investigation. We must therefore deceive both student and faculty.
Sounds like a plan to me. For now, let's call it a night.
You've got a point there. In any case, try to make yourselves at home. Apologies in advance if you find our amenities wanting.
Hát igen, most akkor pihenéssel adjuk a...
It's not such a bad town. And the Chinese food, top notch. Besides, these kids got nothing on our usual Yakuza flunkies.
Igen, ezek nem jakuzák, hanem diákok. Ezek nem lehetnek annyira borzalmasak, ha belegondoltok. Legalábbis Kaito elmondása szerint nem lehet annyira rossz. Mi volt szó? Online vásárolt, és 2 gördeszkát vett. Ó, várjál! Limitált kiadás.
Sucks.
Nem lehet visszavinni, mert ugye nyerte.
Yeah.
No way.
Igen, nem szereti az újraeladást. Háromszor vett meg egy limitált kiadásékat. Léci. Yagamishi use it. Blue Tribal.
Yeah.
Mi a baj? Lobster figure.
Huh?
Jaj, ne! Ugyanezt a küldetést nyomta ránk a múltkor.
Yeah.
It's Gördeszka time! Skateboard Detective vs. The Reseller. Hogy küzdünk az újraeladóval, aki megvesz, a reseller az, aki megvesz egy dolgot, és utána drágábban eladja, mint hogy megvenném a Judgmentet, és eladnám kétszeres áron, mert már sehol nem lehet.
Gotcha.
3 percünk van.
Yeah.
Skateboard. While on the street, hold X or R2, running off and flip out your board. Press X or skateboard to gain speed. Jumping. Jó. Hallod, húzzá a zeneszobába! Kész! Best game ever! Nem nyomod le! Várjál, látom! Ha misszikt moves ez, te! Óvatosan neki vegyünk valaminek akkor. Ez egy arcade.
Excuse me.
Ez is egy ebédszupán, ugyanaz, ami nálunk volt az utca. Megvettük. Olyan nézd már!
No way.
A nasty man! Várjátok, kígyó lesz. Egy Yakuza. Anyám! Ez mi volt? Várjál, most jó lesz, csak jókor kell megnyomni. Hülye, mi volt ez a lefegyverzés? Hát fölütöttük a baseball ütőjét. Látok valami kígyós végzést. Meg van egy stamina nexünk, szakénk. Ki vagy te? Egy pillanat türelmet kérek, egy másodperc, csak valaki itt írogat nekem. Egy pillanat. Egy másodperc, már itt is vagyok. Elnézést, csak a notification-eket kikapcsoltam, mert valami por favor kértünk engemet, hogy jöjjek már be a message chatjébe. Az ilyenek hagyjanak békén. Most nem azért. Látja, hogy streamelek, ha valószínűleg innen tudja a nevemet is, akkor legyen olyan kedves és ne piszkáljon.
Hey.
Yep.
Kettő létezik csak.
Are you serious?
300 000 yen.
I owe you one.
Side case is done. És van deszkánk! Lehet deszkázni! It should call the night. És most már Kaitól alszom. Várjátok, még azért nézzünk már a... Az a baj, hogy amikor épületben vagy, akkor a mappet még nem jöttem rá, hogy... Igen... Mindegy, ledőlünk. És ha resztelünk, akkor visszatölt az élet. Aha, ez eddig nem volt így, legalábbis a másik játékban soha nem reszteltem. Mindig csináltam. Vajon van deszkás EX move? Azt megnézném, hogy gördeszkával így arcon küldöd. Hajnalodik, kiugrom a kanapéról, a munka már vár rám.
Yagamishi, remember those uniforms I mentioned yesterday? You'll need to put one on before we go. They should be a perfect fit. After all, there's no information I can't find. Body measurements included.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You've never been one to miss a detail.
Igen, most már vehetünk fel Disguise-t. Nem is én nyomom, úgy csak mondom. És ott van Worker Clothes. Ugye ez a ruha volt amúgy múltkor is. Ugyanez volt az AC Worker ruhánk. Lássuk ezt az iskolátot. Yorobineko! Hello! Tetszik a neved amúgy. Most hát Yorikobineko. Yorokobi. Yorokobi, de jól mondtam, Yorokobi. Az meg Yoshinoya. Azt úgy hívják. Itt lent. Oda néz. A legdurvább klímaszerelő banda. Who you gonna call? Tiszta Ghostbusters. Nézd, hogy nézik őket ott.
They sure look like men on a mission. But for what?
We will now commence our journey by taxi to Seiryo High. Gentlemen, are we all ready? Remember, this case can open up a lot for us depending on how we solve it. So let's leave no stone unturned.
Igen, ne hagyjunk.
Don't worry. No case is too big or too small. We always swing for the fences. Ain't that right, Tom?
You know it.
Good. Then let's get going.
Mondjuk taxival menni klímaszerelőként, ez picit nekem olyan nem teljesen logikus, de ki vagyok én, hogy belekössek. Mert ugye egy szerelő kocsival kéne menni. 500 yen. Seiryo High. Indulás. Megyünk a soriba. Látjátok, és a magániskola se olyan jó hely. Hiába vagy pénzes, beküldenek oda a szüleid, ezt lehet pont ugyanolyan köcsögök vannak, mint kint a sima iskolában. Semmi nem garantálja, hogy nem. Igaz, Pamacs? Óriás kerék. Na, értitek, puccos sziget, ott az oskola, a sarkon, érted? Öngyilkosságot kizáró fenti kerítés, mert lehet fent is lazulni, mint az összes japán animében. Tiszta jó!
Ah, you must be the repairman. The chairman said you'd be here. I take it you know where you're going?
Yes, but thank you anyway.
És akkor ugye itt a chairman most a kezünkre játszik.
They are a prestigious prep school.
Wonder if the kids are on recess.
So, our first order of business is to analyze the layout of the school. The schoolyard should provide the proper vantage point. Let's head there.
Most fel kell mérjük a terepet. Meg a kamerákat jól kell elhelyezni, mert annyira sok nincs. Valahogy az a baj, hogy tudnunk kéne, hogy hol történik az incidens, és nagyon sok van. Mondták, hogy nem is tudom hány osztály van egy évfolyamon a 4-ből.
It seems this school's design is fairly conventional. See, there's the classroom building, and that must be the gym.
By the way, how many spy cams do we have?
20 in total, all of which feed directly to my computer.
20.
Think we ought to split them up between us?
20 darabunk van.
Could, but that might draw extra attention. We stick out enough as is, so people will wonder what we're doing alone. But if we moved in pairs, they'd write us off a lot easier.
Clever as always.
Igen, hogy párokba mozduljunk.
That reminds me of something. When a con man pretends to be a cop, they'll usually bring along a partner. It seems the added person adds legitimacy, unless you're a natural skeptic. All that is to say, Yagamishi knows his material.
Hear that, Tom? You should have been a con man.
Very funny. So, how about Kaito-san and I take half the cameras and you guys take the rest?
10
Where are
kamerát.
they anyway?
Right here. Now these cameras don't see very far, but they do see wide. 150 degrees to be precise. So let's try to set them up where we think a bully would be most likely to strike.
So, we just gotta find the teacher's blind spots, eh? You're looking at a natural, buddy.
You would brag about something like that, Kaito-san.
Better stop before I blush.
El ne piruljunk.
All right, guys, I think it's time for action.
Okay.
Kezdjük.
Talk and I'll start here. And you guys can work your way around opposite us.
Affirmative.
Igen, mert csak 150 fokba látnak a kamerák, tehát csak egy ekkora sávot zárnak le, ugye 180 tövében.
We've only got 10 cameras, so we gotta use them smart.
Okosan kell. Jó. Hát a termeket kéne megtalálni. Itt is van kafetéria, school store. Hát én azt mondom, hogy hol lehetnek a legtöbb. Ja, Kaito meg arra ment. Na basszeg. Nem mentek el tőle. Akkor Kaitót kell követni. Ez itt amikor bejönnek ezek a saját szekrények.
Yeah, of course.
Cipőszekrények.
Bet all kinds of team drama goes down here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's where you drop love letters to your crush. Or challenge your rivals to duels.
Dude, what century did you go to school in?
Look, whatever. All I'm saying is, this place is worth at least 3 cameras.
That many? Just for the lockers?
Yep. See, so when you do find one, you make it special. And this one's pinging my radar pretty hard here.
Huh. If you're that sure, let's do it.
Ide helyezünk el 3-at.
Sukumo reporting in. I see you've set up a few cameras already. Feed is coming in nice and clear. You guys are doing awesome.
Thanks. How's things on your end?
We just finished with the back of the gym. Next up is the classroom building.
Copy that.
All right, Tuck. Just follow my lead.
Igen, mondjuk jós, mert itt van ugye a legtöbb animében is az, hogy ugye szerelmes leveleket, meg mindenféléket dobnak a gyerekek egymásnak, meg fenyegető dolgokat. Sose lehet tudni. Hinnünk kell Kaitónak. Csak nem wanderingelhetünk örökké, mert előbb-utóbb gyanúsak leszünk. Ezek az első osztályosok.
The boys will handle this floor. So let's go up one more.
Gotcha.
Every bully loves a good pair of stairs. Pushing someone down them ruins their day pretty quick.
Igen, hogy lelökik egymást, meg neki mennek.
Still, it is a blind spot.
Yep. Close corners make for poor visibility, making this a #1 choice among assholes.
You don't say.
All right. Then let's get a camera here. All right. Let's move up to the next floor.
Bejövök a második. Ez egy 4 emelete van, azt hiszem.
Yagamishi, are you perhaps on the second floor?
Yeah, we're about to start setting up.
Okay, we're almost done with the first floor, and we'll be heading to the east building after. I think we can handle that all on our own. So can you finish up the second and third floors here?
Sure,
Második és
not a problem.
harmadik. Persze.
Splitting up for a bit shouldn't hurt. How about I take the second floor and you do the third?
Akkor én megyek.
Works for me.
Na, és végig csak külön várunk. Ebből lesz a baj, nem figyel ránk senki. Kettőnk maradt. Ó. És berakunk egyet, de csak diszkréten. Takarító.
Looking for something, pal? Yeah, I'm kind of busy, in case you couldn't tell.
Observation mód.
Suspicious. What the? Here, 1,000 yen, no questions asked. That'll cover a pack of smokes, maybe 2.
You're saying I should take this?
Well, yeah. Kinda sucks asking you to move on your break.
You know, you're not such a bad guy.
Nem
In
akarok
all
kiszólni.
honesty, the budget's been tight this month.
Meggyőztük inkább 1000 jennel, nem élünk rá, mert aztán még a végén jelenti, hogy köcsögösködünk vele. Igen, egy üveget tört újra folyamatosan vízzel, mert még arra sincs pénze. Azért izéltem, inkább adtam neki suskát. Még vissza Kaitóhoz. Senki nem kérdezett semmit? Jelenleg normálisan járunk el az iskolában.
Kaito-san, I'm done setting up the 3rd floor.
Same. I've hit up every blind spot I can think of. Thing is, I've still got 2 cameras left. Maybe this tight corridor might be good. The teachers probably passed by without a second glance.
Hey, Kaito-san, don't you think we should be installing these in classrooms? Isn't that where bullying primarily takes place?
You might be right about that. But we couldn't cover every classroom if we wanted to, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, fair enough. Nice to see you putting so much thought into this.
So, as professionals, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. We should set this camera up wherever we can get the broadest view. How about the ceiling in the middle of the hall? Okay, Tuck, I'm gonna give you a boost.
Uh-huh. You know, we totally could have done this during recess. Everyone's just staring at us.
Too late to whine now. Just do what you gotta do and be done with it.
Ahol néznek minket. Ó! Milyen ismerős arcok! A múltkori köcsög csapat. Azt hiszem van egy...
You saw them, right? Those kids who started trouble at the restaurant.
You noticed too, huh?
Classroom 2-2.
Sounds like we've got some bullies in there for sure. That'll be a prime spot for the last camera.
All right. Just make sure they don't see your face.
Igen, az arcunkra emlékezhetnek.
Let's roll, Tom.
Excuse me, but I don't recall there being an inspection today.
Így a csúnya kezed van te.
Sorry to be in your way, ma'am. We won't take long.
I understand, but nobody notified me we'd have any interruptions.
Yeah, and nobody notified us this school hired such gorgeous teachers.
You know what? I don't seem to recognize either of you. Probably because our usual repairmen were here just last month.
I can't say I know anything about that. We're just here doing our job.
You can call me Sawa-sensei, not
Sawa-sensei,
Meg,
not
and you're in
Meg.
my classroom. Forgive me, but who may I ask called you here?
Igen, a chairman.
It was the chairman who called us in. I had assumed all teachers were notified.
Oh, the chairman. Well, I suppose I should leave it at that then, hmm?
Well, when you say it like that...
Did he make this appointment with you directly?
Yep, sure did. So, thank you for your business.
And I'm sure our chairman gave you his name?
His name? Oh, well, that would be...
Okuda. Okuda volt.
Okuda-san. How could I forget?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry for being so
Szégyeld
rude.
magad! Csúnya voltál!
No problem at all.
Szégyen gyalázat. Megkérdezi a munkát. Ha! Éppen klímát, illetve iskolai zaklatást keresünk, de klímás szerelőknek.
What?
Ignore him, please. Like I said, we'll get this done quick and be out of your hair. And we're done. Sorry again for the disturbance. We'll be going now.
Nincs vagyunk. Bye-bye. Ez a kislányot nagyon nem jó állapotban van. Gyanús ez nekem. Körbeállják 7-en.
The hell was that, Kaito-san? You forget we're working here?
Yeah, but man, that chick's the spitting image of a teacher I had a crush on. One of my few good school memories.
What, so that makes me the bad guy?
All right, all right. Back to work. I get it.
This is Tsukumo reporting in. Yagamishi, please respond.
Hey man, we just finished setting up the cameras.
Good, so did we. Could you and Kaito-san meet us at the gymnasium then? It's empty at the moment. I thought we might as well check the camera feed and discuss what to do moving forward.
Got it. Then we'll see you at the gym.
Menjünk az edzőterembe. Na. És már nem kell izélni, finomkodni, csak futunk. Futás, futás. Engem nem kell iskolait betartanom itt a szabályokra, nem ide járok, hash. Na. Ez tornaterem, öcsém. Ezt nem nyúlták le.
Excellent work, gentlemen. All cameras are fully operational.
So, now all we do is sit back and watch?
Hát, ők is
Something like
nézik.
that, yes.
Most csak ez lehet.
By the way, Yagamishi, I noticed you installed a camera in a classroom. Did you find a lead there or something?
Igen.
Yeah, that classroom had those problem kids from yesterday. Thought they'd be worth keeping an eye on.
Aha. Well, nothing unusual's turned up yet.
Guess we'll have to watch and wait.
Azt a csajt piszkálták ott a piros, aki
If
már
there's any
nem.
bullying happening at this school, this is a surefire way to find out.
Igen, raktak mindenhova. Mindenhol is látszanak. Bízunk benne, hogy ez segít nekünk.
Wrong as it is, there's something about smoking in school that makes it feel twice as good.
Igen, a suliba való dohányzás kétszer jobb érzés. De, hát dohányozatok, csúnya dolog.
Yeah, well, my school wasn't as fancy as this one. Plus, I dropped out after a year.
Egy év alatt kirúgták.
Uh-oh. Guys, check this out. I think we may have found something.
Mi történt? Mit
What is it?
találtak? A
This is
Razer
the classroom
laptopon.
where Yagamishi set up the camera.
A 2.2-es terem.
Them again.
Hát,
Now they're picking on a girl.
mit csinálnak ezek, te?
Whoa, did you see that?
No, they're writing something on her? With a permanent marker?
Yo, Todd, let's go kick the shit out of those punks. No way I'm letting that slide.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Ez probléma.
Hold on, Yagami-san.
What now?
Looks like they got what they came for. They're already leaving the classroom.
És berúgtak az asztalába, meg lekamerázza megint a paraszt.
Why's nobody helping her? It's like they don't even want to see it.
A többiek meg nem segítenek.
Let's go, Kaito-san. I want to see what happened with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
I suppose we should report this to our client. I didn't expect to find anything this quickly, though. But now, we have irrefutable evidence that bullying is real here at Serio. We'll have to take this up with the chairman and see how we should proceed.
Igen, ezt az igazgatóval kell beszéljünk. Nem mehetünk oda, tehát nem ez a baj, hogy Kaitót értékelem, hogy így rámenne, de ezek gyerekek, nem mehetsz oda és verheted ki belőlük a szart, még ha dühít is. Mert az iskolai bullying nyilván mindenkit zavar, tehát az senkinek sem egy kedvező dolog, meg egy jó esőérzés látni. De nem tudunk mit csinálni. El kell járnunk szabályszerűen. Valamit ráírtak a kezére.
Taka, that's her. The girl we saw on camera.
Let's get a little closer and see how she's doing.
Hát ott pedig vannak a teremben többen. Ott is áll két srác, ott is ül egy, és senki nem kelt a védelmére.
Suspicious. Hey.
Mami Koda az a neve. Slut, ráírtak a kezére, hogy ribanc. Ott írtak, igen.
What the?
Teljesen ki van merülve.
This is Tsukumo, paging Yagami-shi.
Yeah, what's up?
I've just reported our findings to the chairman. Could you meet us here? His office is on the 3rd floor of the east building.
On our way.
És tényleg senki nem tett semmit. Hagyták, hogy ráírják, hogy ribanc, és ennyi. Hát, meglátjuk, hogy az igazgató tesz-e valamit, mert ugye most van, ez elég egyszerű volt, van bizonyítékunk arra, hogy piszkálták a lányt, szóval most már csak az igazgató múlik, hogy mit lép ez ellen. Attól félek, hogy megint valami érinthetetlen szülők gyerekei ezek, nyilván általában azok a bullik. Őket nem lehet úgymond... Hoppá, pardon, az East Building az erre van. Itt a Diri irodája. Jó, elrakták a sarokba, te az igazgató, régen nekünk ott volt így a központban.
Please, come in.
Gyűjjenek be.
Huh? You're that teacher.
Sawa-sensei, wasn't it? To what do we owe the pleasure?
All of these men are detectives?
Igen, most elmondja.
And I'd like you to keep their identities a secret. These gentlemen here are Yagami-san and Kaito-san.
I see. Very well then.
Yoko Sawa. Serio High Teacher a 2/2-es
I've
osztályban.
explained the situation to Sawa-sensei, our homeroom teacher for class 2-2.
Ő az
Why
osztályfőnök.
don't you both have a seat?
Mit tud nekünk az osztályfőni mondani?
I knew something was wrong. But I could never put my finger on what.
Meg az a baj, hogy sokszor szerintem a tanárok is, még ha tudnak is róla, nem igazán tudják először mit tegyenek, mert gondoljatok bele, őket meg bezsarolják, befenyegetik, zaklatással fenyegetik, azért nagyon nehéz. Ez tényleg bizonyítás nélkül nehéz megmutatni ezt a tényt.
The girl being bullied. Her name's Mami Koda. Do I have that right?
Yes, she's in the basketball club.
Ő a
So
kosárlabda
are all
csapatban.
those kids surrounding her.
És ezek is az iskola kosárlabda.
That's where the bullying started.
Sawa-sensei, you mentioned noticing something was wrong?
Well, only that Koda-san hasn't been herself lately.
Suspend him. Expel him. Kick those bullies the hell out of here. The video we took has all you need.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For one thing, it would be quite problematic to use this video as evidence.
True. The school can't just come out and say we've been recording your kids without consent.
Igen, az a baj, hogy nem állhatnak ki még, hogyha ez most tök jó bizonyíték, és megint látjátok, ez a törvényrendszer hibája, hogy ott a bizonyíték, de nem mondhatjuk, hogy bizonyítékunk van, és bekameráztuk, és akkor gyerekeiteket vesszük fel, mert akkor a szülők meg fölháborodnak, hogy micsoda, az én gyerekem kamerán! Hát ez nem lehet az iskolában, hát az magájogsértés! Igaz, a bullying sem sokkal jobb dolog, de hát ilyenkor... amíg nem a saját gyerekével történik az ilyen lenyalt hajú köcsögöknek, addig általában ezzel teljesen rendben van a világ, ugye?
Yes, and let us bear in mind, they still have their whole lives ahead of them. We cannot treat this lightly.
You're not saying we should look the other way, are you?
Hey, last night you said the total opposite, man.
Igen, mást igen.
If you intend to cover this up, let me just begin by saying...
No one is suggesting we cover it up.
Nem fogjuk
Then we
kavarolni.
need to act now. We have no idea how close to the edge Koda-san could be.
Mama, igen, Koda az...
What if she does something drastic before tomorrow?
Igen, lehet, hogy...
Pardon me for saying so, but bullying is rarely resolved by the victim and the perpetrator coming to a mutual agreement.
Igen.
Thus, a third party must intervene.
I presume you read that in a book somewhere. I can tell you from experience that no victim finds it easy to open up about their situation.
Igen, az áldozatok nem nagyon nyílnak meg ilyenkor. Igaza van az igazgatónak. Tehát most hiába állnánk, hogy hívjuk a kislányt, és akkor mondd el nyugodtan, mi az oka, keressünk, nem biztos, hogy megnyílik, mert ugye ez egy teljesen más vallás. Gondoljatok bele, a szégyenérzet egy japánnál, úgyhogy ők elég könnyen az öngyilkossági ráta magas csúcsán vannak, pont amiatt, hogy a szégyenérzetük letaszítja őket erről az egész dologról. Nem olyan könnyű. Ha lehet, hogy mondjuk neki, hogy tudjuk, hogy bántalmazzák, akkor lehet, hogy szégyenérzete lesz minden, és azért öli meg magát. Nehogy a szülei megtudják.
To family, friends, anyone.
Feleségnek, családnak se, barátoknak.
Amount of courage for a bullied child to come forth and seek help. So if we, as outsiders, are to intervene, we must consider the ramifications.
Even so!
No, I think the chairman's right. Making a big scene might only make things worse for Koda-san.
Igen, mert hogyha meg Kodát beemeljük piedesztára, az még rosszabbul fog őt érinteni. Nem lehet csak így. Itt más megoldás kell, de nem tudom mi, az nem ez ebben másabb ez a Judgement, mint az előző. Most ugye nyilván, ha ezek jakuzák lennének, oda mennénk, megvernénk őket, és vége van. De ezek gyerekek, ezeket nem verhetjük csak úgy el. Még a zaklatás ténye, és vannak valóság alapja mellett sem.
Come on, Talk. That's not like you. Someone's drowning right in front of your eyes, and you're just gonna watch him sink?
Nem hagyjuk.
What I'm saying is, we have to put a stop to the bullying without getting the whole school involved.
Így van.
What started in that classroom will end in that classroom.
Igen, ott kezdődött, ott kell véget érni.
I'm sorry, but did you say you were a detective?
Name's Yagami.
And you want to put a stop to the bullying, like it's that easy. Tell me, where does all this confidence come from?
You think there's a real chance we could pull this off, Yagami-san?
I do. Can you bring up that video again?
Sure. One moment.
Mi az, ami a videón van?
I think the secret to stopping the bullying is right here in this video.
Igen.
Really? And by all means, detective, enlighten us.
You don't have to be so condescending.
Nope, she's got a point. You gotta back up that claim. So what's this big secret you're talking about?
Bullying footage solves everything. Nem a videó. Igen, a victim should speak up, hogy az áldozatnak fel kell szólni, de nem. Hanem itt a legfelső válasz, látjátok? The onlookers are the problem, hogy akik átnéznek fölötte. Itt egy osztály, értitek? Én ugyanilyen áldozata voltam egyszer a bullyingnak gimnazista koromban. Hogy Az osztályom hiába volt ott majdnem 20 ember, hagyták, hogy a felső osztályos bejöjjön, és kis hián agyonvert. Az előzmények egy kicsit bonyolultak, meg nem szívesen beszélek róluk, de volt egy ilyen incidens, és eléggé beárnyékolta azt a napomat. Nem lettem tőle kevésbé szegény, de tudom, hogy a bullying egy szörnyűséges dolog, és tudom, hogy milyen, amikor átnéznek a probléma fölött a többiek, és úgy vannak vele, hogy majd utána megvigasztalunk, meg utána nincs baj, ha ezek elmennek. De valakiben ez sokkal nagyobb törést okoz, ez itt egy fiatal lány, és itt biztos vagyok benne, hogy azok, akik átnéznek.
Those students sitting idly by. They're aware of the problem, but aren't doing anything to help.
Well, yeah, there's a whole flock of bullies. Get in their way, you're their next target.
Gotcha.
Adults do the same thing, honestly. Guess we're not so different from high schoolers.
Then we should hold some sort of trial and get the class involved?
Nem.
Is that what you're trying to suggest?
Again, something like that would only spread the issue. And that would only bring more pain to Kodo-san.
Nem, itt van más.
What is your suggestion, Yagami-san?
What I'm getting at is that it's the silence of all her classmates that's empowering these bullies. On the surface, we only see students turning their eyes as one of their own gets tormented. They feign disinterest, or pretend not to notice, because remember, that's the safest thing to do.
Igen, ez a legbiztonságosabb, hogy nem szólnak közbe.
Kills them to see it.
Yeah, no shit.
De legbelül fáj nekik, hogy látják, hogy ezt művelik egy osztálytársukkal, csak nem mernek megszólalni. De ezek 5-en vannak, ez meg egy 20 fős osztály. A bulliknak az egyetlen legyőzési módja, hogy éreztetitek velük, hogy ebben a környezetben itt mi egy csapat vagyunk, egy osztály vagyunk. Ha összefogunk, ezek semmit nem tehetnek ellenünk. Igaz, hogyha a saját osztályodban vannak a bulik, az kicsit más, de ott általában az osztályod nem szokta hagyni, hogyha valakit úgy baszogatnak. Vagy van ki ezt fordulnod.
The pressure would then shift to the bullies. We have to tip the social balance in that classroom, become the voices of justice, of social law. Then, it's the bullies who become the outcasts.
Igen, és a bulik lesznek kívülálló.
Bullying if it meant social exile?
I can see how you arrived there.
Igen, mert abban nem mennének belemenni a bullik, hogy verekedést kezdjenek, mert akkor azonnal kicsapják őket. Tehát, ha ők kezdeményeznének egy olyan dolgot, ami már fizikálisan látható, ugye itt csak egyszerű zaklatás van, ami ugye ijesztgetésből, meg firkálásból áll, ami igazából csak annak az egy személynek fáj. De hogyha neki mennének egy egész osztálynak, ott nyilvánvalóan ezek 5-en a 20 véleménnyel szemben nem tehetnek semmit.
All right, so where do we come in?
We come in by giving the bystanders a voice.
Hangot adunk a...
The spark that lights a fire.
Oh!
After all, the first voice matters the most.
Az első hang számít.
Okay, so what's the plan here?
Tsukumo, how fast can you get your hands on a couple of mini speakers?
Hangszóró.
I want to put them in the classroom where they can't be seen.
I can have them here momentarily, but I admit I don't really grasp the plan here.
I don't blame you. I honestly can't say it'll work, but I think it's worth a shot.
Megint egy próbál.
I see. In that case, I'll be back before school's out.
Chairman, I don't know what these detectives are planning, but I'll tell you this right now. I refuse to stand idly by while a student gets pushed to the breaking point.
Do you remember what I told you about the student who committed suicide? That affected Sawa-sensei profoundly.
Sawa-sensei.
Perhaps she blames herself for being unable to prevent it, whatever the cause may have been.
I can see that.
As the chairman of this school, I don't want to let her down. So please, help her, Yakimi-san.
Segítsünk rajta.
Help us all.
Igen, itt most nagyon komoly a probléma, és ezt meg kell oldjuk valahogy. Hát jó. Működhet a terv a hangszórókkal. Iskola után. Diákok hazamennek.
How's it coming along, Yagamishi? No complications, I presume?
So far, so good. Looks like most of the students have gone home.
Do you have the speakers I gave you?
Yep, and they're just what I needed. You're the man, Tsukumo.
How about we save the praise for after our plan works out?
Anybody in the classroom right now?
In class 2-2? Now that's odd.
What's wrong?
Well, that one's fine, but there's something wrong with the camera in the classroom building. The one on the second floor by the stairs.
Is it broken?
No, still getting a signal. Something might be blocking the lens?
All right, I'll check it out on the way.
Valami van a kamerával a második emeleten, amit kitettünk.
How does it look, Yagamishi? Anything unusual?
Let's find out. Huh? The heck is this?
Did you find something?
Yeah, a sticker on the lens.
Yagamishi, behind you!
There he is! That's the pervert who set up the hidden camera! See, when you find a hidden camera, your first thought is to take it down. That's wrong. What you do instead is block the lens. That way, when the perv finally notices, he goes back to fix it, and bam! Caught in the act.
I get it. Just stay back. Hey, what is it you're doing over there?
I told you, he's trying to peep on us.
Oh, wow, that girl's pretty sharp. Looks like we've been caught red-handed.
Come on, let's catch him already. Stop!
Hey, wait!
Are you safe, Yagamishi? Seems like you're in a bit of a pinch.
Yeah, you think?
Hát ez fasza. Toughness light, ez majd kell nekünk. Igen, ezt már megtanultuk korábban. Na. Yagami, mefele! Nem jobbra-balra, lefele! Mi a logyhőlapát van? Jó. Jó fel, hogy beúsztad.
Yagamishi, you should see a ladder that goes up to the gym's roof. That's my advice.
Got it.
De amúgy most őszintén klímaszerelő vagyok. Miért zavarodnának össze, ha itt vagyok a tetőn? Itt az igazgatói.
Great. Just what I needed.
De jó, még jönnek is rám. Hát ez nagyszerű. Tauriner, ez kelleni fog. De mit akarnak tőlem a de Istenem, azt a kamerát legalább leszettük, de remélem a többit nem találják meg. Hí, de magasan vagyunk.
Looks like you've made it to the rooftop.
Where have you been watching from this whole time?
From the drone, Yagamishi. I found a spot that's pretty inconspicuous. From here, use the drone as a guide and jump from that roof toward the classroom. You're gonna have to clear a big gap.
Right. I'll try not to die.
You can perform a long jump at the running start. Uha. Akkor 3, 2, szorítsuk össze a fogainkat! Stamina X.
Yagamishi, it looks like some of the guards have arrived. You Think you can make it out of there?
I'll have to somehow. But before that, I'm gonna need to set up these speakers.
What? Even after all that?
Yeah, I should be able to make a clean getaway. As long as I'm done before security gets too tight.
Are you serious?
It'll be fine. All I have to do is not get caught, right? Besides, I have the world's greatest hacker on my side.
You know very well I'm weak to
Jó van Isaac, de már most hiányzol, hogy elmentél.
But for the glory of Yokohama 99, I will not let you down, Yagamishi. Let's get this mission started.
Most nem kaphatnak el, és le kell jussunk egy emeletet.
Better be careful here.
Big stealth. Vannak a gárdok. Nagyszerű. Ez a szemüveges, miért nem csapul egy nyakon?
I should be able to help you get to your destination. Make sure you don't lose that earpiece, okay?
Got it. Counting on you, Tsukumo. Damn. Not happening. And this was the shortest route to Class 2, too.
Nothing we can do but find another route. Give me a moment, Yagamishi. It seems the rooftop might be a more viable option. Let's abandon this route and try it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense waiting for the guards to just give up their posts.
Igen, itt van a mi termünk. De kell jönnünk, de persze nyilván nem lehet ilyen röviden vége. Jó, ereincsör. Harmadik emelet. Tetőfelező.
The hell? Another roadblock?
My apologies. I'm afraid that was a blind spot.
Oh, shit.
Yagamishi, how many guards are there?
There's just one.
Just one? Oh, in that case, let's just get that guard out of your way.
You got a plan?
Of course. Yagamishi, it's time to put that thing I gave you to use.
You mean this ball or whatever? What does it even do?
It's kind of like one of those anti-theft balls, actually. You fill that ball with powder or liquid and throw it at your target to blind them.
Right. So what's inside this thing?
Oh, just some peppers.
Peppers? Is this really gonna work?
Now, don't doubt the magician. Just take my word for it and let it fly.
Füstbomba.
Okay, makes sense.
Látjátok, és amíg köhög, addig el tudunk mellette usonni. Usonni? Osonna.
Damn, it worked like a charm.
What did I tell you? But, Yagamishi, that only works once. You'll have to procure a refill on your own.
Yeah, I got it.
És ezt újra kell töltenünk. Csak szép lassan ott az őr, de nem vesznek rólunk tudomást. Hála Istennek még nem. Gyerekek, vége az iskolának, a rákért nem mentek haza.
Too close. Let go.
Ez mi? De az a másik gárd fel se tűnt nekem. Az ott áll, ja, az beszél. Akkor oda kell érnem, még a beszélgetése tart. Ja, ezek fordulgatnak, értem. De jó. Fas gondolta, hogy ez itt fordulgat. Azt hittem, hogy igazából le se szarja, hogy itt vagyok. Na most. Ilyen buziságot.
Tsukumo, can you hear me? If I keep going down this way, I'll just end up back at the scene from earlier, right?
The landing where you were accused of being a pervert? Yes, that's correct.
You have any idea how it's looking right now?
I'll take a look. There's no sign of that sharp girl who framed you. The onlookers seem to have dispersed too.
Oh, then I'm good to go?
There is one guard posted there, but I'm sure you can get past him.
Yeah, piece of cake if he's alone.
Igen, csak a kamerát most nem tudjuk visszatérni. Ó, az mi? Smoke screens father. Végül használni az füstbombát, hülyeség lenne. Menni addig. Arra, hash! Úgy. De azt fel akarom venni. Szakadjatok meg ti ketten!
Okay, I'm in class 2-2. Nobody in sight.
Roger that. Seems like those guards were no trouble for you.
Yeah, thanks to you. Well, better set up those speakers while I can.
Good luck.
Mindjárt. Mysterious Leaf. Ez a 10.000-es tudsz fel kell tenni.
Tsukumo, could you say something through the speakers?
Oh, testing. Testing. Today's forecast calls for sunshine and heavy security.
Perfect. Your speakers are awesome, Tsukumo. Almost like you're in the room.
Úgy hangzik, mintha itt lenne a teremben.
Your setup is complete?
Yeah, I've pretty much done what I can.
Huh?
Oh, no you don't. You stay your ass right there.
Go get Yakun and the boys.
I see you got security all riled up. They've been looking all over for you. Didn't think you'd be dumb enough to stay. Could have sworn I saw you earlier on lunch. Now where have I seen... Oh, you're the guy from yesterday. The guy who stole my fucking phone. I'd say it's time for some payback.
Don't lose heart, Yagamichi. You've already come this far.
Right. I can get through this.
Look, who the fuck are you and why are you in our school?
No answer? You're only making this worse on yourself, you know? You're here to swipe some girls' chicken clothes or something?
Does this mean we could beat the answers out of him?
Oh, yeah. We'll end up as heroes for breaking this nasty-ass pervert.
Sick. I always wondered what it'd be like to shatter a human bone. Whoa. What is this shit?
This guy doesn't mess around, Yakun. We all need to take him at once.
Csak finoman.
What? Holy shit!
Don't let him go!
Mit csinál?
Damn! I guess he's more than just your average creeper.
Yagamishi, you can't get caught now. They'll label you as a sex offender. You don't want that on the news, do you?
No, can't have that. Only one way out then.
Hagyjon már, mi volt az a letiltás? Gondolom a kígyó nem öli őket, ez nem tigris. Yakun! Úgy baszlak, nyakun! Jó, a gyerekeket lerendeztük. Yakunnal vigyázzunk. Ez a kígyó, ez gyilkos! Taka. Ezzel is úgy oszta magát. Fúj! Undorító!
Should I have gone easier on them?
Never mind those guys. You need to make yourself scarce. Unfortunately, you're on your own from here. The three of us need to make our exit now, too. We'll all regroup at the office, okay?
Got it.
Hogy lerendezte a focilabdát? Csücs! Így leszek fog meg. Mit dobálódzol az iskolába? Hülye gyökér. Akciódús. De ez a kígyó tetszik, hogy így megfogja, és így csak... Hát nem ütöm meg őket, hanem a saját támadásukat fordítom ő maguk ellen. Tehát nem kell őket bántani, csak helyre tenni. Na. Mehetnék taxival, de minek? De mennyivel flash-ebb így, hogy leszkázunk. Gyerekek, forgalomba soha! Sávot akar váltani az úriember. Black Street's back, alright. Alright. Hiányzik a felállásból támadás. Sürgősen skilleket kell szerezzünk. az útpatkára tettük.
Really, guys?
Ennyileg megtartunk egy röpke szünetet, már is jövök vissza. Semmiről, mindjárt jövök vissza, egy pár perc türelmeteket kérem. Bioszünet, innen folytatjuk. Elnézést kell kérjem, a pisilés egy olyan szokás, amiről még felnőtt korunkban sem mondunk le, úgyhogy elnézést kérek, de már itt is vagyok. Na, és akkor, látok, tényleg nézzük már meg, hogy skillekben tudunk-e fejlődni. Na, van 5000 skill pointunk. Hát, EX Wrath. Channel your strength when knocked down and turn the tables on an... Ó, várjátok, ez pont az, ami nekünk kell. Channel all your strengths when knocked down and to turn. Ez nekünk kell, ez egy EX Waking Wrath, de ez egy felkelés egyből, ha van EX move-unk. Illetve... az Attack Boost Grip. A kapaszkodáshoz kell. Az EX Gouge-ot azt megnöveltük, az már jobb. Mondjuk annak is egy gyorsabban telik meg. Ez nem lenne egy rossz dolog. Egyébként rengeteg skill van, tehát biztos vagyok benne, hogy ez itt nagyon durva lesz. Viszont egy csomó olyan skillünk nincsen, ami volt. Ez egyébként némi problémát vesz fel. És ez, hogy 3 fajta támadási mód van, Elértem, hogy kicsit knockdown reversal. Cancel the knockdown with toss back and turn into reverse attack. Igen, úgy látom ez meg felkelésből támadás. Akkor felkelsz, lehet támadni. Ez a Lightning Bullet, ez nem tudom, ez 6 szegmenst használ fel, valami brutális támadásnak tűnik, úgyhogy nem tudom, hogy kéne, mint kéne. De még tartókörkurunk. Annyi esetleg, hát 600 SP-t feláldozhatnánk a HP boostra, de még nem most. Azt akkorra tartogatom, mikor jó. Na, haladjunk. Elő a deszkát. Még gyorsan elrendeztük őket megállásból. 140 SP. Az, hogy muszáj beleálljunk a kötözködőkbe. Egyszerűen, mert azt át akartam ugrani. Cserbehagyásos gázoló! Megnézem, hogy azon a korláton szerintetek tudunk csúszni. Teszt! De a járdán miért teszi el a gördeszkát? Ezt nem értem. Lehet. Jó van, lehet. Mi gyakorolnunk kell. De jó ez a deszkázás. Side misszióink nincsenek. A shopokban meg látjátok, még nincsenek ezek a friend eventjeink. Ezek mind hiányzó elemek. Egyelőre most úgy látszik, hogy a játék nagyon ragaszkodik ahhoz, hogy a main storynál maradjunk, úgyhogy nem is bántjuk ezzel az elméletével. De furcsa. Furcsa.
Oh man, you almost got arrested and put on the sex offender list.
There's no way I'd screw things up that bad.
In all seriousness, those bullies got what was coming. I kinda wish you messed them up worse. That way, they'd never bother Koda-san again.
Yeah, but that wouldn't really solve the problem. Not everything can be settled with a fight.
Nem mindent lehet harccal megoldani, de egyébként nagyon sok minden, de ez csak a játékok világában van így.
Yeah, if everything goes as expected.
Hey, you did everything you could, right? So we'll see what tomorrow has in store.
Igaz, Pami. Nem, hát mindjárt bunyóval megoldani. Ja, amit csicsával kell megoldani. Jó, nagy vagy már. Hogy kell, enni kell, hogy menjen. Egy jó zene CD-t se kaptunk. Még fel is van írva nekik a padlóra, drága bót ez. Na reszteljünk. Kell, az EX gouge-ot nem törti fel maximumra. Annyi minden van ebben a városrészben, és nem is tudom elképzelni, csak a borítóján láttam pár érdekességet, hogy azok vajon mikor jönnek velünk szembe. Kettes számú. Vessük véget a bullyingnak. Még ide nem kell hajakat kergetnünk. Amúgy, csak spontán kíváncsiság. Nem fogunk taxizni. Kötelező? Nem, mehetünk. Itt most nem kötelező. Útközben van itt két étterem is, a Harbor Light, meg ez a Bar Rodriguez. Nézzünk be, hát ha valami küldetés szenvedjünk. Illetve ezen az útvonalon fogunk menni. Megnéznék már egy arcade termet, hogy milyen. Nem lát, asszonyom! Hát vak maga? Paraszt. Mi ez? Jaj, hát ez a magyongozás, vagy mi az anyám megy. Ó, de nem áll, valami normálisabb játékterem. Nincs már útközben másik. Akkor... The Bee, a mély. Battering Center. Itt a base boss! Vista Mahjong. Club Sega. Ide jöttünk. Várja, itt mi van? Gambling Hall. Ez valami szerencsejátékterem. Sasaki Arcade. Shogi. Ez is Mahjong volt, megnézhettem volna, hogy milyen picsa az, milyen tudom megyek. De van baseballs. Heaven's Golf. Itt golfozni lehet? Ó, nem már. Még rosszul, nem akarok golfozni. Kitalálta ki. Nincs valami jobb klub elfoglaltság? Bármi. Na jó, hát nincs más. Na jó, irány a sulihoz. Ne tedd el a deszkát. Kelleni fog. Már előbb rossz fiú! Az mi hozza? Köpönyeg.
What a waste.
Mama! Ez itt mama konyhája. Pasta sticks, potato veggies, malátasör, oolong tea. Hát mama! Spice-izzuk fel a hangulatot. Kell az SP.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
Én köszönöm, asszonyom. Na és mi a másik étterem? Rodriguez Bar. Na, egy szimpatikus. Yakitori. Hí, de jó néz ki. Whisky. Jó hely. Látok? Pillanat.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
Ó, a whisky most izét tölt. IX-et tölt. Jó, na hát, iszunk előre. Itt be vagyunk rúgva. Lerendező, 3/4. Hé, Han! Te nem vagy diák! Mi ez a behajlott görnyed pofa? Ezt is ne az úttesten áldogáljál. Hülye. Jó napot! Ilyen lájtosan csak így besétálsz. Nem okoz különösebb fejfájást. De ez most mennyivel furcsább, hogyha volt múltkor egy konkrét gyilkosságokkal, meg mindennel kezdtünk, meg McKenjarukkal, meg a Yakuza háborúzás. Itt meg egy zsima bullying. Kezdődik. Gyeritek! Én kemény csaj vagyok, meg kemény csávok vagyunk, belerúgtunk a parkettán lévő asztalba, hogy most jelezzük, hogy mi most itt dominánsak vagyunk. És most 5-en, 1 buzi, 2 buzi, 1 kurva, 3 buzi, 4. Körbeállnak egy szemlányt, hogy most bemutassák, hogy ők nekünk nagyobb. 4-ükön kívül annak az egynek nem tudom, miből gondolja, hogy nagyobb. Bejött a kis Szandiba. Ideálgassál, hogy ugye öltözködünk, a hajunk más. De te is csaj vagy, én is, de nekem 4 fasz van körülöttem. Hát jó. Lássuk.
So, you gonna come out to lunch with us or what?
Don't you have anything more to say than that, Koda? Get your ass up. Come on. Matsune's really not in the mood to deal with your shit today.
Mi betörtük az órocskáját tegnap, mert bevertem a pofáját, mert rám jött a hülye gyerek.
I'll just eat lunch here, okay? Huh? You're giving us lip now? I guess you won't be needing this stuff then.
We told you to get your ass up, you little slut. Oh, maybe you started fucking guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here living the dream, aren't you?
Enough! Get your ass up!
What's the fucking holdup, Koda? You should be thanking us for even inviting you to come.
So slow. I can't fucking stand you.
Well, damn. So much for my appetite. You guys are making me sick.
Hey, who the fuck said that? We're making you sick, huh? You guys talking about us?
You see anyone else being assholes? Of course he's talking about you.
Yeah, I've about had it with you punks. This shit's getting old.
The fuck? Ganging up on the same girl day after day make you feel real big?
Unfucking believable that it takes 3 of them to do the job.
Seriously, you guys? You're taking Koda's side here? You know she's just a whore, right?
You okay, Koda-san? Just ignore these losers.
How low can you go? Calling someone a whore isn't gonna win you any points.
Right? Let's hear it for the picture of purity over here.
What the hell? Hey!
She can dish it, but she can't take it. Hope the boys are watching.
What?
What the fuck, man? If you want to talk shit, say it to my face.
What part of this don't you understand?
Yeah. You know what, guys? It's true. You guys just need to leave her alone.
He's right. He's totally right. What's your problem with her anyway?
Yeah, Kuda didn't do anything wrong, guys.
Exactly. So back off Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
When you guys going to lunch, go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Yeah. Toss him out.
Na mi van? Kifele?
What the hell is going on here?
Na mi van, bulli?
Fuck this.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Fuck it.
Helyes. Kifele. Így kell, látjátok? Így kell a bullikat lerendezni, csak merni kell. Meg kell neki mondani, hogy ez nem itt a te dolgod, akármit akarsz, hogy a mi osztálytársunk, kifele! Te szemét! Oda való vagy. És látjátok, behúzták seggüket, farkukat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-en rájuk szóltak, többen voltak dupla annyival, mint ők, és rögtön nem kell őket megverni. Fel kell világosítani, amit csinálnak, az gyerekes, ostoba, húzzanak a facba, intézzék másutt az ügyüket. És látjátok, kiment.
Wow. I've never seen those kids band together like that.
Ez a lényeg.
They all knew what was going on in there now. It can be hard to speak up even when you know something happening right in front of you is wrong. Not so different from adults, right?
Yagami-san, was everything we just witnessed part of your plan?
It's just psychology. There's this concept called the bystander effect. According to the psychologists, when a person witnesses an incident, there's 3 things that run through their mind if other people are in the vicinity. 1. If no one else acts, it must not be urgent. 2. If no one else acts, I don't have to take action either. And 3. If I take action alone, I'll embarrass myself.
Igen, hogy ez a 3 dolog, ami végfut az ember agyába, amikor lát egy történést. Hogyha másokat nem érdekel, akkor nekem nem kell belefolynom. Ha mások nem szólnak közben, nekem sem kell, és hogyha egyedül lépek, akkor az olyan megalázó, kínos. És pont ez az, amiért fel kellett szólalniuk akár 4 hangjának, hogy azt ne érezze a többi, hogy nincs egyedül a véleményével, mert ugye gruppokba verődve állnak 3-an, és nem merik kiadni a véleményt, mert akkor nem biztosak abban, hogy a többiek, ha ők sem mernek semmit, meg még csak nem is beszélnek róla, akkor a bullying ezért tud utat törni, és ez a nem mindegy.
The result? Everybody stands there and nobody takes action. I just figured if I could get even one person to step up and raise their voice, it would spur the rest of them to push past their inability to act. Penguins are the same way. You ever seen a flock of them hesitating to take a leap into the sea? One takes the first plunge and the others all start following after.
Igen, a pingvinek is ilyenek, hogy az első, amíg bátor és leugrik, utána mennek a többi.
The first penguin, you say? It's a fascinating term for a display of bravery. I've heard it said that overseas in America, the first penguin is a symbol of respect.
So for Yagami-shi, that would mean your voice was the first penguin in that classroom.
I can't say for certain this resolved your bullying problem, but here's hoping it's at least a good first step.
Na.
They're gone. You should be safe from them for a while.
Picit most megnyugodhat. Az első pingvin. A trófea áldogt.
What do you say we monitor the situation for now? Might not be wise for adults to intervene just yet.
I suppose your plan has worked out for the better. But it should be teachers and administrators handling these matters, not detectives.
You know what? I couldn't agree more.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Még mindig jeges velünk a csaj.
Oh, come on, man. Lighten up a little. You didn't have to rub it in her face.
You know what she thinks? She thinks we're some bums off the street trying to meddle in academic affairs.
Well then, I apologize on her behalf. But Yagami-san, that was some magic you worked there. Hard to admit this at my age, but I learned quite a bit from what you did.
I wouldn't go that far.
Good stuff, Yagami-san.
Naturally. I knew you would deliver.
Huh?
Hello? Genda ügynökség.
Sorry, I have to take this. Hey, this is Yagami.
This is Shirosaki. Do you have a minute?
Shirosaki mond?
Sure.
I have a rather urgent request for you. It concerns a trial we've been involved with.
Igen?
Listen, sorry-san. I'm a little busy. I don't know if I could take a rush job at the moment.
We aren't even in Kawacha right now. Actually, I'm in Yokohama.
Really? That's interesting.
Igen, mert?
I'm helping Sugiura out with a case for his new agency. We're on site right now. At Serio High School. Saori-san?
Saori-san?
You there?
Serio High? Somewhere near Ijincho? Is that the school?
Have you heard of it?
A college-age student teacher from that school went missing about 2 months ago.
Igen, 2 hónapja eltűnt egy tanár.
Very sudden.
Huh. I think I heard something about that, actually.
He himself was a Serio High graduate. He'd returned to his alma mater to finish his teaching credential.
Just a sec. How do you know so much about this?
The teacher's name is Hiro Mikoshiba.
Hiro
His
Mikoshiba.
body was discovered a few days ago. They found him in one of Ijincho's abandoned buildings.
Ő volt a hulla.
The body was badly decomposed, but Kanagawa police have just released his identity. Moments ago, in fact.
Moments ago?
This is gonna end today?
Thing is, someone else knew Mikoshiba was dead, before the police even confirmed it. A sex offender, Akihiro Ehara. I defended him in court. The day Mikoshiba disappeared, Ehara was arrested at the station for groping.
Igen, ez a fenékfogó csávó.
So you're saying he committed the murder too?
No. The victim was still alive while Ehara was at the station in Tokyo committing sexual battery. He was caught and arrested on the spot. And he's been in jail for the 2 months since.
So if I have this right, he has an alibi for the murder?
Right.
Ugye börtönben volt, mikor megölték, tehát ő nem...
Someone lit flares at the location of Mikoshiba's body.
És flare-eket
It
gyújtott.
obviously couldn't have been Ehara, so I suspect that's the real culprit.
Az igazi
Whoever
tett.
that is somehow connected to Ehara.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no other way he could have known about the body.
Exactly. There's clearly more to Ehara than an officer-turned-groper. More than likely, he's an accomplice to murder.
Okay. So do we have a motive?
4 years ago, Ehara's only son hung himself in their home.
És itt a felakasztott fiú.
High at the time. And the way Ehara sees it, his death was the result of bullying at the hands of his classmate, Mikoshiba.
Mikoshiba volt az
In that case.
Hogy Mikoshiba volt az osztálytársa, és úgy érzi, hogy ő miatt halt meg a fia.
Could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
It's highly likely.
Lehet, hogy valakit
As for my
felbére.
request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious. Up until today, I wrote Ehara off as just another train groper. But he got arrested for that on the exact day that Mikoshiba was killed. It can't be a coincidence.
Pont aznap tartóztatták le, amikor Mikoshiba.
Better alibi than being arrested for a different crime, right? Otherwise, the cops would have pinned him as suspect number 1.
Igen, köbben az első
alibi?
seggfogás az
all that trouble? There had to have been a better way than that. I'm worried. As his attorney, I have to admit there's a chance Ehara planned this, which means I've made a critical oversight. Even worse, I let a misguided court issue a verdict. I can't allow that to stand. I need to reconsider both the harassment and the murder. Because I think the truth is these cases are one and the same.
Ugyanaz a kettő.
All right. Well, what can I do for you?
Can you see if anyone at Seiryō High will talk about Mikoshiba?
Oh.
Right now, we need more information. And the first thing we should focus on is how and why he disappeared. That could give us a lead.
So, does it mean you're hiring me?
It does. Consider it an official request, if you would.
Okay, I'm on it.
I'm on it.
No better feeling than when the jobs line up perfectly.
Pontosan. Tehát pont itt vagyunk, annyira összesimul a két dolog, hogy ez ennél jobban nem is lehetett volna. Ki hitte volna, hogy pont mikor megoldjuk a buli ügyet és mehetnénk, nem megyünk mi sehova. Igazgató úr, az előző rész tartalmából.
Ijincho, Yokohama. A harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered.
Mert itt van a
The
tanár.
deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating.
Ugye ő tűnt el 2 hónapja.
In this case, a police officer named Ahara was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, Ahara gave the court an ominous revelation that the son he had lost was avenged.
És a gyerek, akit elvesztett, a saját gyereke, úgyis megbosszulásra került. Vicious Cycle Act 2. Csak le fogom tenni a kamerát a következő streamben lejjebb a sarokba. A pénzt is meg tudom nézni a telefonon.
Before I go all in, can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ahara.
Akihiro
Ahara. 53.
53
Senior
éves.
officer with Tokyo PD. Convicted of sexual battery.
Rendőr,
He
igen.
was stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is, until his arrest.
Egyedül élt, pedig ugye a feleséget találta meg a gyereket a korszege.
His wife moved to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryō High. Toshiro ended up taking his life in his 3rd year. That's 4 years ago, if you're counting.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on.
Ez
That's
nem
just
akar.
personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ehara's maintained his innocence. He's had no luck getting him to budge. Mind you, the prosecution has plenty against him. Security camera surveillance, eyewitness footage, even trace evidence gathered on scene.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes, although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough picture.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
True.
And what about when they handed down the verdict? Hara flew off the handle or something?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Belekerült egy öngyilkosságba.
Ehara seemed convinced that Mikoshiba had bullied his son, and to get his justice, he even took Seiryō High to court. However, the court ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying. I still need to dig into the court record.
Igen, Ehara volt, aki ugye mondta, hogy feljelentést tettek ellene.
On deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Who?
The chairman of Seiryō High himself.
Are you talking about me?
Are you talking about me?
I don't know how you pull these things off, Yagami-san. But let me give you a word of caution.
I'm listening.
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public yet, so please don't go around talking about it, especially at his school. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough. And if they find out everyone already knows...
They'd show us the door, lock it behind them, and probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's photo, there's one last thing you should know.
What's that?
Ehara's ruling was the day before yesterday. That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal.
13 napunk van. Különben ezt az ügyet eltörlik.
If we don't make our move, Ehara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor slap on the wrist. And once his case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened. even if there has been a critical oversight.
Right.
I'm sorry to give you a time limit instead of a viable solution.
Don't worry. I'll have to make do. For now, let's just keep in touch.
Thanks, and good luck.
Yo, what was that about?
Sorry. Give me one more sec.
Hiromi Koshiba.
Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
Hmm?
Yui Mamiya, az áldozat. Ő volt a fogdosás áldozat, és ő volt az, aki ellen történt. Ugye vannak bizonyítékok. Ugye, hogy itt ahogy szalad, de vissza is néz. Vagy küldözik-e. Ugye itt van, hogy elfogják, és itt van ugye a bizonyíték. És itt van a Seriohiro-s, ugye Ehara, Toshihiro, ugye ő a fia Eharának, aki ugye meg öngyilkos lett. Ugye őt vádolja Ehara, hogy miatta lett öngyilkos, és itt van Yokosawa. Nem sokkal azelőtt lett az iskola tanárja, mielőtt Ehara öngyilkos lett. Érdekes. Igen, ezt meg már olvastuk. Jó. Egyre ezeket tudjuk. Na. Giri, beszéljünk csak.
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
Vagy ne tudnám.
You sure can. Only thing is, where to start? Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
How do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know? Did something happen to him?
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much consolation. But if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Very well.
Muszáj. Nem mondhatod el őket, mert a rendőrség előtt kérdezősködsz, akkor téged is kikérdez.
And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks, originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming.
Csak 3 hetet kellett volna bejárnia.
Then suddenly, he was gone.
És eltűnt.
Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No. We'd had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes. But let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us. But we've washed our hands of the matter.
You say that, yet I can't help circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret? Potentially even out of pocket?
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening.
Semmi egyre egy gyilkosság, ami kapcsolatban iskolai zaklatással. Igen, hogy valami miatt a chairman az iskolai zaklatás ellen indult. Szerintem az, hogy látta a fickó fotóját. Ugye ezt nem tudhatta.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here. Bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's undeniable.
Now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
You sure about that? The thought never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate. Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV, I'd grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
Egy másodperc. Levente, igazából azt kell eldöntened, hogy melyik játékok érdekelnek jobban. Ha az olyan gémek vonzanak jobban, mint az Uncharted, ami kalandos, felfedezős, logikai gondolkozós, akkor a PS a legjobb választás, amin ugye tele van nagyon jó címekkel, de az Xbox 360-on pedig ott van a Kinect, ami remek Just Dance-es játékokat tartalmaz, Gears of War, bocsánat. Igazából a játékok majdnem 30-40%-a megegyezik a két platformon. Ha olyan játékokat, mint a One Piece vagy ilyeneket akarsz játszani specifikusan, akkor megint csak a PS3-at javaslom, mert ugye az csak arra a konzolon. Nézd meg a specifikus címeket, nézd meg, hogy kinek mi az erősség, egyiken a Halo van, a másikon Gran Turismo. Ezek alapján tudsz igazándiból dönteni meg, hogy min játszanak a haverjaid, bár tudom, hogy az Xbox 360 már nem nagyon live kompatibilis, úgy igazából szóló gémeket fogsz nyomni, de ez alapján dönts. Én ezt választanám. Nincs különbség a két konzol között.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei. She was his teaching mentor.
Ő volt a tanítóm.
Great. That's my luck.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us? Just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
Sejtem, hogy pisilni nem lehet. Na, és mi döntötte el neked? Kíváncsi vagyok, Levente.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh. Is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Igen, angol tanár. Akkor beldölt. Ott egy fotó.
What the? What the? Suspicious.
De a fotó az érdekes. Photo of students, but their uniforms aren't from Serio. Igen, ezek nem Serióyak. Sava Sensei ott van középen, látjátok? Oh.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
You know what, let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Igen, már tanár volt ő.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
Csak pletyka.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully them?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Igen, olyan fura.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
One last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how Mikoshiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club? Mikoshiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently he was showing up to their practices.
Yeah,
basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
A bulika lógott? Nem túl jó.
Alright. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, man. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Az előbb zavart ki, hogy mindjárt rámívja a biztonságiakat, azt várjak még egy percet. Minek?
Kaito-san, you there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right then. It's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
Már mit trófák vannak itt, meg nézd, iskolában van defibrillátor. Mi vannak itt a zsaruk? A zsaruk? Nem, én miattam. Ó, egy kis menzás. Csókolom, van finom pőzelék? Udon van. Köri rizssel. Együnk már. Ó, full vagyok a francba. Pedig úgy ennék csókolom, de majd jövök, eszek, olyan finom a köris rizs, de finom főzi legyen már hónap kis virslivel. Nézd meg a csávót. Look at this dude. Kész. Teljesen. Tudjátok, itt is milyen kedves boltosok vannak. Crazy what happened to Tutu. Milyen őrület történt. Mit árulsz? Jó kis saba. De az ilyen tésztával töltött buci? Lehet venni tejet. Veszünk ki a kis szobát. Meg melon pound. Zsem lesz, ház jön a zsem. Nincs mit csókolom kezeit, drága. Eszem a máját. Kedvenc pizzám? Én a bolonyaisat szeretem, de csak a kellemes édeskés az utóíze. No csak. Hát, kiket látnak szemeim? Mi ez itt? High School Musical? Ez a csaj? Koda. Majd dobjon egy 3 pontosat. Mondjuk elég törpi a kosaras mérethez, de... Oliva bogyós, giroszos? Érdekes választás. Jó, gyengére van fújva az a labda, tehetetlen kosárlabda nagyon pattan.
Close one. Almost got it. You're Koda-san from class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah.
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba.
Anyád, leesett a kontroller is.
You read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you, anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck!
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? Basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit.
De miért mondja? Érted? 2-ször vertük ki belőle a büdös szart. When you snake, parry the flex, any attack. Animatic land deflect. Igen, lefegyverezzük őket először. Teszünk róla. Lefegyvereztük egyet. Nyugalom, nem fogom őket nagyon bántani. Jó, hogy csak állt. Aludjál szépen, kis Balázs. Nyugi, téged se öllek meg. Semmelyiket nem bántjuk, gyerekek. Nézzenek oda, egy kosár. Nem vettem fel a kosárlabdát, te szar. Jó van, nyugodjál már meg. Isaacnek vágnivalót csinálok. Ezt azért ütjük le, mert ez olyan csúnyán beszél. Na. Figyelj, haver. Egy kis korcsovarás. Mindegy, csak ne ananászos legyen. Neko, az ananászos, azt mondják, hogy ez nem pizza. Eszti nagyon szereti az ananászos pizzát, de az olaszoknál olyat kérsz, meghoz. Na, fiúk, lányok.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on, you really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Uh-oh. Már csak te hiányoztál, járjam.
Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the
Fatality az.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
Nem dobtuk be őket. Pedig mondhattuk
You really
volna.
are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property? How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
Hogy elszégyeltük magunkat?
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough. Although, there is always the off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant. A guidance counselor, perhaps.
Oh, a guidance counselor.
Yeah, like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort. And on that note, I believe each club already has an advisor assigned.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari.
Suit yourself.
Ó, találnunk kell egy munka lehetőséget, amit be tudunk tölteni az iskolában, hogy ne küldjenek minket el. Ugye nem lehetünk itt. De öcsém, ezek a nagymamámnál voltak ilyen vasasztalak, tudjátok milyen rohadt kényelmetlen ezeken ülni? Párna nélkül, itt kin. Nagyon szép a virágosként minden, de mi ez a kovácsolt vasszék? Hát könyörgöm, nem hallottak? Nézzek, az a pad kényelmesebbnek tűnik, mint ezek. Hát borzalmas.
Aha! Stop right there.
Huh?
I knew it. Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
I'm sorry, but do I...
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just...
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Huh. Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime, while wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
Ügyes!
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
Lelépünk.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness. Why don't you just give it up already? There's no escape, sir. The camera may be gone. But fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera.
Kedvenc animém, mindent teszek. De most a One Piece-red volt. És tudom, hogy ez egy film, de a One Piece az egyik kedvencem.
Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police investigation. Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
Most láttam, igen. Hogy most mi a kedvenc? Szerintem arra gondolom.
What say we have a chat?
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort. Hold it right there! If you run away...
Várjátok, observation mód. Megvan a megoldás.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest, but you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's my proposition. How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
Igen.
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business. Not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables!
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but... Hello? As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot. One of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But, if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I believe I understand.
No.
The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily. So, I propose a test.
A test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
Jó, követjük. Fel akar minket mérni, hogy tényleg... Ugye, hogy vagy lehet, hogy detektív izénk van, de attól még kíváncsi valamire. Jó, asszonyom! Van Netflixem, igen. Pénzébe visz. Tuti, hogy megint izé lesz. Lockpickelés. Nem. Ja, ez a klub.
Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
Hogy ügyes amúgy a kis csaj, végiggondolta és ügyesen játszotta alapjait eddig, úgyhogy ügyes detektív. Tagadhatatlan, hogy elég jól csinálja.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here. Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras. But, when the opportunity is right, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, now, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
So,
getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
I get the picture. So what does this test entail?
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
How risky are we talking?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves
sugar
one
baby,
such
sugar daddy.
It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed-upon sum. Then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal. And then, poof! Gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, the We can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm. And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure.
Kezdjük el. Ez még belefér a mai streambe.
In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep. Any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with a lead on the sugar baby. That is your test.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself
Táncklubba kell menjek.
Most girls are a close-knit group. They never trade gossip with someone like me. However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you, they might be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up. So, you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy?
Easy.
To teach
Lemon
something
squeezy.
I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective, and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san, but I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Huh? Oh.
Legalább hisz bennünk a srác, ő legalább nem hiszi, hogy szarok leszünk. Már nem kell megvárnom a kisasszonyt, mert jövő karácsonyra ér után utol engem. Györigyök 2-vel. Mint a pinece.
Where's the captain? Right there! Something's not right. I feel so out of it. Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you. Hey, aren't you Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news.
Oh great, the MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down, I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up soon. It's so much pressure.
I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate, but it's not like we need any favors.
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
Potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the small stuff.
Mondjuk jól mozgunk, csak verekedve.
Yagami-san here said he'd agree to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed.
Nyuszik, az a
I
nevű.
could tell you had a certain something about.
Eddig nem voltunk lakatókban, ezzel most már táncosokat nézünk, de jó nekünk.
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. I'm so glad that's on you now.
Whoa. Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we've been practicing? We only want, but it feels
Bocsánat, most átnyomom. Ez már ciki hallgatni szegény.
And you need to tell them what you observed. You did have your eyes open, didn't you?
Na nézzük.
I think your performance could use a little more flair.
Flair? How so?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But, how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's gonna leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here. If only we could come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
Ah. Let's take apart what could give you the edge you need.
Nem robot. Nem. Mert beragnánk egy kis kung-fut, mert azt meg tudunk.
Why not incorporate kung fu?
Did you just say kung fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, or knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about kung fu.
Well, you're in luck. Kung fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
Perfect! So will you teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's get a quick demonstration. Let's see some ass-kicking dance then!
Wait, really? I really have to do this?
Of course! How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pro!
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. What if my stuff doesn't fit your routine at all?
So, you're not gonna help us after all? That's pretty weak.
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
You know what? I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy, okay?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic.
Atyaig. Na jó.
Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start.
Húha! Elrontsa, be visznek a bőribe.
In there. Now you take it away.
Whoa. Doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
Jöjjött a zene. Zenét! Overview. You can play the rhythm game at the dance club. Lesson. Before you begin dance lessons, select one of Yagami's EX solos. Várjál.
Okay, let's go.
Rules, press, nyomad meg a 4 szeget X-et, Feel the groove garage. Simultánt nézni. Egyszerre kell nyomni. EX Solos. Az igen. Ja. Oké. Na ezekhez mit szólsz, hogy nyomom?
Incredible. Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Wow! Wait, is that could never do that? Gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out. See it? Oh, look at that! Did you see that? Yagami-san, what was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you. Winning is part skill and part pulling out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off. Yagami-san, that was incredible! You're not just a pro, you're a master!
Wow. You're giving an amateur way too much credit here.
No, maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Nem mondtam volna bármit, ezt most nem vettem észre. De mindegy, elég pont volt ez így is.
You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
If you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left, though.
Oh, you're the best! I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure.
Na, ezek mit szólsz? Hogy nyomtuk? Kemény volt. Mint a Tarzan sarka.
So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock.
Lemaradtál a Yagami táncáról? Hát! Vissza kell majd menni.
Every time I try to approach her, she reacts like I'm there to accuse her of something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school.
Ügyes!
Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours, so for now, I'll let that theory sit.
She's really sharp. I guess she's the president of the Mystery Research Club for good reason. Igen,
At
ügyes.
any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really think they'll hire me just like that?
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor. I don't see why not. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody.
Yep, no worries there. The chairman actually
Jaj, ne haragudjál, ezek semmi baj, nyugodtan.
Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery Research Club. Can't wait to see a real detective in action.
Hey, you'll get your chance. And it's a pleasure to be on board.
Oh, when you have a spare moment,
Could you join us in the clubroom for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes. And this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a larger, more sinister web of conspiracies. But that's a lot to digest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
Igen, és leadershipet kell nyomni. Itt akkor nem friend eventek vannak, hanem most leadershipet kell emelni. És akkor új school story-kat kapunk. Tehát ez a Judgement játék most nem a városlakókra épül, és az ott történt eseményekre, hanem az iskolások körül zajlik, és a klubok körül. Ez egy Scooby-Doo gyakorlatilag, most csak kutya nélkül. Rendkívül érdekes. Még ide nézzünk be a stream vége előtt.
Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Miko Shiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic.
Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2-2? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
Akane? Úgy hívják a csajt, hogy Akane? No.
Something special about class 2-2?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikoshiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
Piscata.
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey, wasn't Mikoshiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing? He said the way she held the ball was arousing. Said it was her main contribution.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
"Okay, what did Koda do to him?"
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikoshiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
Yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
A füst van ott fire.
Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always so fired up.
Ja, hogy lehet, hogy a csajba bele volt zugva ezért.
He's the reason he got fired.
The writing on her hand. It wasn't some random insult.
Nem inzultus volt. Azt hitték, hogy miatta ment el.
Are we about done here?
Last thing. Where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, and I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
Akkor a teremben vannak még, és nem jöttek ki, ez viszont problémát jelent. Kaptunk új detaileket, de most ezeket nem olvassuk át. Nézzük meg a termet. Még most pont 3 órás lenne a stream, de azt mindenképp nézzük meg. Hogy bántsák a csajt. What? Gyere, gyorsabb volt, mint befutni az épületbe. Ez pont a második emeletre is. Ott, Ti mi a gecimet csináltok, he? Nézd meg, ott állják körbe megint. Jövök.
You spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency. And your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week. So be on your best behavior.
We better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and break a leg out there, Matsu.
Kézes lábtörét, Matsu. Hes! Te is hes! Te meg pláne hes! És ne lopd a hugom nevét! Te göcsög!
Very nice, are they? Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Cutscene? Cutscene.
I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec.
No.
Earlier today it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it?
Lehangodat hallottam. Ojoj.
I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school.
Hát de.
But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed. Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that.
Again.
Today was eye-opening.
I never realized... I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me.
Igen, ők is ugye megijedtek először, de...
Made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball on a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up.
Hát igen.
I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koto-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. Some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution.
Igen, hogy könnyebb a probléma mellé állni, mint a megoldást megkeresni. Az emberek ilyenek.
You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just got to let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
Nincs szégyen a kilépésben, meg a meghátrálásban.
I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
Nem hívjuk kilépést.
Play doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean... wouldn't that be cheating?
Ez nem csalás?
Come on, try to work with me here.
Működj kicsit együtt.
So... the MRC. You're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Menni fog. Hát igen, azért Yagami itt van, főszereplő. Neki nem lesz baj, úgyhogy ő mindig ott van a kör.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you.
Ez kicsit nekem gyanús hirtelen.
You're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help. That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh. Turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us. Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy. We're really sorry.
Okay. I see where this is going. How many guys are up there waiting to jump me? The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that? How are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this?
Hagyjad már!
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really?
Yagami már mondta az előbb, hogy na, vajon hányan vártok fönt a harmadikon, hogy rámugorjatok, de adjuk meg az esélyt a fiatalságnak. Bolondság. Na lássuk. Üres a folyosó. Milyen érdekes.
Over here, Yagami-san. Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Itt valami csapda készül. De vajon miféle? Ó, Istenem, jaj! Gyerekek, nem áll! Annyira átlátszó! Most komolyan, botonokkal, meg mindennel!
You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Liumon.
Yokohama Liumon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually.
Jó, hogy ti rossz arcok vagytok.
I get to drop a Lumon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Liumon, and they'll take that personally.
Úristen, jönnek a snitcheresek! Megvágják az ujjamat! Fájni fog! Megküzdöttem a mollal, aki egy belező bajnok, értitek? Szétszecskázott, majdnem 1 HP-val öltem meg. Jakuzákkal pofoszkodtam 1 éven keresztül. Baj, meg hűltem bele. És most ide jön egy 3. osztály, értitek? Így fölfújták magukat, hogy most akkor itt 10 rám vetik magukat, boxerekkel, majd megfönyítenek, és így nem igazán értik, hogy ezeket a gyökereket már ugye 4-szer vertem meg. Idestova nem tudom hány utcai pöcsöt, pedig elvileg ezek tudják, és most jön ez a banda, hogy majd ők. Figyeljetek, az esélyt adjuk.
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? $1,000?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
Hogyne. Fuck him up! Slow motion, bitch! Na, akkor kezdjük meg a kezelést. Gyere csak! Dobod el! Na. Várjátok? Most szerintem eljött a pillanat, már van 11 XP nagyszerű. Akkor most nekünk, ami kelleni fog, az a Waking X-Straight Warat, ezt megtanuljuk, mert szükséget lát. És... Tigrisre most nincs szükségünk, a Crane-re van szükségünk. Erre lesz szükségünk. Ez most a kígyót hagyjuk kicsit. És a Crane-re váltunk. Crane. Most jön a bullshit, fiúk! Mutatom! Ismerős technik! Fuck yeah! A nagy gruppírtó. A snitzer köcsög. Dobod el! Várjál! Kígyó, lefegyverező! Játok, lefegyverezzük. Hogy mondtad ott a... Nem hallottam elég szépen a sajnálom szót. Mondd, hogy sajnálom! Ugye?
My eyes. Cheap shot. Can't see? Got you now! No, you don't! Huh? What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach. You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag. Senpai, what do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around.
Ah, well.
Úgy látom, ő a bulizás felbújtója. Underlings. Olyan csúfos véget értünk. Esetleg most már megvan a régi egyik favorit move a nagy csapatok iktatására a Crane-ből. Úgyhogy a kígyót csak a gyerekek ellen használjuk, maradunk a Crane meg a Tigernél. Ez egy skill book. Book of the Wounded. Ez the Wounded Tiger. Inges attack the Tiger style when he is low. Ugye ez megemeli a Tigerben az erőnket. Csak ne nézd le! Ilyenkor mindig azt mondják, ne nézd le! Nem lesz baj. Mondjuk nem kérdezem meg, hogy a kezemmel, hogy hátulról miért nem fogom ezt így és így így. Tehát, hogy egy kicsit biztosabb lenne. De... Igen. Ah. És itt le.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
you came all this way just to get your ass kicked.
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners. And I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
Hiding?
Now what? That mouth of yours won't get you out of this. I'm taking you down! Don't give me that smug look.
Kérdezek csak egy reálisat. Hogy először is az anyád picsájából szedted azt a kést, he? Nem tudom elvenni tőle. Ő kígyó is jó leteríteni a... Kígyónak van egy Ariel damage-e. Jön meg a kis bicskás köcsögöt. Ojaj! Jú, ez az új X-move! Na köcsög! Ezt Tigerrel kerenezzük. Hiányzik az összes képességünk még. Ezek még ilyen csicska ellenfelverésekre jó csak.
Jeez. This guy's a maniac.
He's too good at this, man.
That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! Ow, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Kivertük belőlük a választ, nekem ez is jó. Na. Tessék köpni. Ez a stream.
Basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more. For all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then?
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Koda did it? Some kind of crime of passion?
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope. I'll pass.
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet? He probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei better than anyone.
All she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher, and that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why? Something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him. no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide.
Again.
And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
You see that proof that Mikoshiba was a bully, but Sawa-sensei did seem less convincing with me.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
Igen, nem mondja el a csaj, mert ugye a srácok mást mondtak. Na jó, meg kell találjuk a hölgyet. De nem ma, hanem majd. Folyt következés, érkezik, lehetőség szerint holnap este folytatjuk. Mert az igazság, mint tudjátok, nem maradhat fedve. Ha én nyomom a Judgmentet. Vagyis a Lost Judgmentet, igen. Bár ez egy elveszett igazság. Itt most nehéz dolgom lesz akkor, ugye? Na se baj, köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok velem ilyen hosszú időn egy streamen keresztül. Folytatni fogjuk, mielőbb. Eszünk egy yakisoba pant, mert olyan jól néz ki. Amúgy olyan gusztusos, ez a tésztás kis cucc, de hogy a képek is milyen gusztusosak, hogy ezek rendesen befotózott. Egy ilyen szendvicset, egy crotte pant tepegennék. És gurítsuk le egy liter tejjel. De 200 millis tejjel, ez ilyen kis szívószás. Úgyhogy... És egy kis melonpant is rá. És ígyunk egy üveg szakét a sikeres napra. Úgyhogy köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok. Csapjatok lájkot, és találkozunk holnap. Sziasztok!